Good.
Hey guys, we're back with another video. I'm Sean.
I'm Christopher.
Okay.
El Jefe. El Padre.
Stop.
The man.
Stop.
Le Hombre.
Okay, that's enough.
Pokemon Master.
Okay. You're at level 40.
I have many names.
You're at level 40. Don't get too ahead of yourself.
I did hit level 40. That makes me a Pokemon Master.
You still got 10 more levels.
Whatever.
Today we will be naming our top 10 favorite Disney movies. Not from a certain period, just favorite.
Of all of them.
Yeah.
This is extremely hard. And it was really hard. Yeah. To be honest, I can't even say this is like exactly 1 through 10, but...
Yeah, because we were just trying to think of some of our favorites. So like maybe in like reality, I might not like these movies. Like I might like one of these movies more than the other. This just doesn't say I like this one more than all the others.
Although my number one is really my number one, a favorite of all time.
Now, see, I don't know about for my number one, but I do like my number one a lot.
Probably my number two.
But we will get to that later on into this video. We will start off by saying our honorable mentions. My honorable mentions are The Jungle Book, The Goofy Movie, Frozen, Big Hero 6, and The Little Mermaid.
Did we have a certain amount that we had to pick?
No, you could just, and if you didn't want to write too many, you could just wrote a little bit more. If you like so many, you could write that many all the movies you like, but didn't get to the top 10.
So mine were Fox and Hound, Lady and the Tramp, Pinocchio. I said Frozen, but I'm still thinking about adding that in my top 10 because I love the song. You
don't even like the movie that much. You just like the song, mostly.
Elsa is fine, beautiful. Her sister is beautiful.
She's like.
It's a beautiful love story.
She's like 20 years younger than you.
I don't care.
It's really gross.
I'm a man cougar. I don't know what you call a man who this got weird.
A sexual predator?
Okay. Don't call me a sexual predator on YouTube. Who does that? Okay, Robin Hood, Mulan, and Dumbo are like my... Oh, and 101 Dalmatians. There's a lot. Like, it's hard to narrow down Disney movies. But yeah, that was my honorable mentions. So, go ahead with your number 10.
My number 10 is Mulan the Cartoon. I love the music in that. I love the action. I love the character development in that movie. And I just think it's an all-around great movie.
It is a good movie, but the movie is way better.
The live-action one?
Yes.
See, I like sometimes I like the cartoon ones that have music, and I just really like the music in this one. I think it's really catchy.
They had the music in the other one.
No, they didn't.
They did sing.
They barely sang.
But they sang.
The songs in this one.
But you said they did it, and they did sing.
Okay, then the songs in the cartoon one better than live action.
The real movie was so much better. But it is a good movie, and it originally was in my top 10, but then I started thinking of so much more awesomeness, and it was kicked out. But great pick.
What was your top 10?
My number 10 was Lilo and Stitch. Instant classic. It could be someone's number one. That movie, I don't even have to say much. It's hilarious. And Lilo doesn't even say nothing but like 3 words at the end. Ohana.
Lilo?
I mean Stitch.
You just want that whole conversation calling Stitch Lilo.
You know, they knew what I meant.
They really did.
But yeah, Lilo and Stitch is my number 10. It was just an awesome movie. It was funny. It's a classic. You can watch it over and over as a kid and or an adult. So that's my choice.
I actually have that for my number 9 spot. I think it's a great movie, funny. It's sort of action packed. It got some great like lessons.
What is the lesson in that movie?
I don't know.
To pick up little gross aliens?
That family means everything.
He didn't even learn that till the end, after he almost destroyed the world.
Okay, it's just a good movie. I grew up watching that movie over and
The
over.
black FBI agent is a sleeper classic character in that movie. He was awesome. You don't even remember him.
I do remember him, but why'd you do... Like, is that your favorite character from the whole movie?
He's up there.
He
favorite.
barely had any speaking parts. I mean, he had some.
But when he talked, it meant something.
It's because he got the deep voice.
Yes. Anyways, yes. Good choice. My number 9 was the Goofy movie. What more can you say? That's Goofy.
That is a good movie. It didn't make my top 10, but I do love that movie.
It has dancing, love. It has Goofy. What more do you need?
I think they got a song in there.
Yeah, rapping.
Oh, there was a rap in there?
Yes. It's the Goofy movie. Like, it could also be in someone's top 5, but again, there's just too much awesomeness in Disney.
But yeah, again, I do love that movie, but it just sadly did not make my top 10. I would very much recommend that movie. Okay. You want to start with your number 8?
Yeah, no, you go. I have to move my number 8 all the way up. I'm switching these.
Okay. My number 8 is Ralph Breaks the Internet. I do love the first one, but I think the second one is a little better than it. It's got comedy, action, family friendly, and it just there's like some Disney references in.
You're saying the first one?
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah.
The first one's better than the second one.
That's your opinion. I like the second.
I'm awesome. I'm right.
Well, I think the second one is honestly sort of better because it just like it got everything. It got.
I do like the addition
networks.
of Candy Girl, whatever. What's her name? Penelope.
No.
Yeah, she was awesome.
I do if you haven't seen that movie, even though it came out like.
If you haven't seen that movie, then
what are you doing?
Something's wrong with you.
Like, wait, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, exactly. But that could have made my list, but again, there's too much to choose from, and I'm taking more of the classic role.
Now I do have some classic movies on my list, but I also like, since I'm like obviously younger than him.
Not by much. Moving on.
You keep telling yourself that. But like I like old movies, but I also like the new ones. So that I think I have more new movies on my list than he does.
I think I have like a lot of older movies higher on my list because they like remind me of things when I was little, so it's like more meaningful and stick in my head more. So
that is true.
What are we on? 8? Okay, so my number 8 is The Jungle Book. Again, what more is there to say? There's awesome songs. There's Baloo. There's lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. There's just
songs.
Yes, there's just.
No, the songs were actually pretty dang good.
King Louie.
It did not make my list because I did not watch it as much. I watched the live action one maybe twice, and I watched the old cartoon one twice.
The live action one is also awesome.
Yeah.
So I could go either one.
But I don't like one over the other. I think they're both equally very good. Because you got that classicness of the first movie with the original, and then you got the new more like high tech and like more innovation into it, like new stuff.
Yeah, they did good on the live action. I was scared they'd ruin it, but they did good. But you could put either live action or anime in this spot because
Did you say anime?
animation. They're both awesome. So yes, that was my number 8. I have to let Cash out. You take number 7.
My number 7 is The Emperor's New Groove. I actually really like that movie. I like the voice actors in that movie. I think it's funny. Grunk is hilarious. He's one of the best characters in that movie. The villain is a villain you would hate, and you enjoy when they get what they deserve. There's comedy. There's a little bit of action. Is there a life lesson to that movie?
Yeah.
Like, don't think
Yeah.
you're better than everybody else.
Yeah, you gotta humble yourself.
Yeah.
That was why he turned into a llama.
Yeah. And you had to learn what it's like to be not so rich.
So of course I love that movie, and it's also on my list much higher. So I will bring that up then. But everything he said is why. Yeah, that's just, I love that movie. It has David Spade. And then I forget the actor that plays the big dude, but he's funny. Yeah,
It's the same guy who plays Joe from Family Guy.
He plays a lot of movies, and he's hilarious.
Voice actor.
Yeah, it's monotone. But yeah, so that's higher on my list, and so that's an awesome pick. So my number 7 is Mighty Ducks, which he hasn't seen.
Okay, see.
What is he doing with his life?
I don't really like the sport. I like them, some of them, but I don't like sport shows or movies. Basically,
it's not even
like All American.
You cannot even like. I don't even like hockey. Well, I do now because the Golden Knights, I guess. But I didn't even like hockey back when I watched this, and it was just an awesome movie, with Goldberg. I'm gonna make them sit down and watch it this weekend.
Because I never just really thought of like out of all the other stuff I was watching, it didn't come up as something I would like.
I think he would like it, so we're gonna watch it and see what he says, and maybe we'll come back around and do something.
I do hear a lot of people say that it's a really great movie.
We're gonna start watching a lot of movies that have like a family night, because this family's been taken over by Fortnite, and it's destroying our family.
Yeah, other video games as well. Don't.
It's really just Fortnite. They've literally spent probably in the last 2 years at least $1,000 on Fortnite.
You're getting very off track.
It drives me insane. So we're gonna start having movie nights, and we're gonna get the other 2 involved.
And so we will be making more videos about. Well, I don't know if we should do that where we review old movies that we haven't seen.
We can.
And
because a lot of people haven't seen movies like Mighty Duck.
And again, we'll talk more about it.
Yeah, but we're gonna start our first movie with Mighty Ducks.
But you can start off for number 6 and something sort of.
My number 6 is Beauty and the Beast. I freaking love this movie. It was like, this is one of those things as far as it's the first movie my dad bought me when I was younger, so I watched it a million times. But I really do just love the movie. I'm a romantic man.
Of course.
I am. I'm romantic. I get my moods from a lot of these movies. My sweetness.
This is what I have to deal with every day.
Yes, I'm a romantic, awesome person, and it's partly because of Disney. So I love Beauty and the Beast, the romance, the love, the music, the just everything about it. We're actually watching it right now, which made us come up with this movie. Now, we're watching the live action, which again, I also thought was awesome, which was scary because I thought they might ruin it, but the live action is also awesome. Now, my favorite was the cartoon, period. But
Now, see, that's higher up on my list, and I picked the live action. It was really close, but I just they sort of like instead of like keeping it original, they added some new stuff, but tried to keep it as original as they could.
they did really good
And I
with
like
the
this,
live action.
like I know people are not gonna agree with me on this, but sometimes I think like songs from old movies, and then when they recreate them in the new like live action movies, I sort of think some of them are better than the old ones.
Don't disrespect. Do not disrespect. Moving on.
So you're gonna really hate me when it comes to Aladdin.
Okay. Don't. Your turn. Let's move on.
My number 6 is Zootopia. I love the how they use animals and like have them like in there, where it's like switched around,
Was that from?
where they're all
Is
animals.
Kevin Hart in there? No.
No, that's Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah.
Zootopia is where the bunny cop and the fox.
I don't even know if I've seen that movie.
I like it because there's action, there's a little crime solving, there's some sad parts. There's like 2 jump scares that actually sort of got me. It's a great movie. If you have not seen
Anything
it,
can scare him. Anything.
If you have not seen that movie, I very much recommend it. It's a great movie, and if you have a family, that's a great thing to watch with them.
So we'll have to watch that one because I don't even think I've seen it. I think I have because they probably made me watch it, but I don't remember it. So I can't say anything about that movie. My number, what are we on?
5.
5 is okay. My number 5 is Emperor's New Groove. So yeah, it was higher on my list. Like I said, I love that movie. It's hilarious. It's like funny the whole way through. I can watch it now over and over. So I'm glad my kids like it, and it's just a classic.
For my number 5 spot is Moana. We just now watched that movie. It's a great movie. The songs are fantastic. The action is great. The voice actor is The Rock and I cannot remember her name, but it's The Rock's sister. It's just a great cast and like great songs and great action and great humor. It's a great movie, and I very much recommend it. Like,
we watched it because of me, because I freaking love that movie. So
I've seen it before you, though.
but we just watched it now. You would have never thought that movie would have been in cobwebs and never pulled up.
Well,
So,
in all, it's a great movie, and you should definitely watch it if you have not.
that's higher on my list because he doesn't know awesomeness like I do. Anyways, so my number, what are we on?
Number 4.
Her number 4 is Little Mermaid. What more can you say?
You can't say that. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say you can't say that for all of them, but then I realized I'm sure it's also doing that. Like,
What? Like, what more can you say?
yeah.
What more can you say? It's
No, because
Ariel.
I stopped myself because I just realized I've been saying like great humor. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah, they're obviously all funny. There's like love in them, but yeah, this is just the music. Of course, this is probably I don't know, probably one of the top soundtracks of all of them. Kiss the Girl, Under the Sea, Sebastian, Ariel, Flounder, like this
The
movie.
cook, the
Yeah,
lobster. I can't remember the title.
Thingamabobs, like the movie's hilarious, it's funny, it's sad, there's love, there's a fat octopus lady, and
who suffers a brutal death.
she has a lot of junk in her trunk, and it's an awesome movie, and I love it, and I want to watch it right now. So what more can I say?
Which is the one that I'm probably gonna get hate for. My number 4 spot is Beauty and the Beast live action. Okay, there's not too much humor into this. I mean, there's some. It's romantic. It's, the songs are great.
Gaston's pretty funny.
Gaston?
Yeah,
The cartoon one or the live action one?
both. He's like a comic relief because he's an idiot.
True. But like it's the songs are great. They did the Beast well. They didn't make him look all weird.
Yes, I don't know how they did that, but he looks awesome and not too fake. And
He looks like a real life
yeah,
Beast.
he's pretty awesome.
Like if they just took the cartoon version, made it real life.
He actually looks better as a beast than he is as a human.
Yeah, that was weird.
No offense to the actor.
Yeah, no offense to him, but he looked sort of better as the Beast.
He did.
And I sort of like how they changed. I can't remember his name, but Gaston's friend. I think he was gay in this movie.
Yeah, I think you can assume he was gay. So, but it was all good. I love that movie, as we said before. And Emma Watson, who was a little old for the part, but she did awesome.
She's like 30.
I thought Belle was younger.
They can't have like a 20-year-old with a guy who's like 37, 34.
Age ain't nothing but a number. He'll learn that later.
No, I really won't.
He will.
That's like saying it's okay for.
Don't even say it. Don't even go there.
What do you
Anyways, I don't even know what you're about to say. What number are we on?
We are on number 3.
My number 3 is Lion King. And Lion King the animation. I did not. I know I should love the movie. It was Beyonce.
I like the songs.
And of course the music was dope in the real. What do you call that? Just the real live action?
Well, that's what you just called
Well, look.
in a cartoon.
But it's the cartoon, so it's the cartoon for me. I love that movie. I watched it in the theaters. It's probably the first movie that made me cry with Mufasa.
The only reason I
Still
feel like he
hurts.
didn't like the live action is because of the CGI. He thought it was weird that the animals looked a little too realistic.
Yeah, they were. It was just the cartoon was just so much.
Sometimes he doesn't like the CGI.
I
Like
know.
he thinks it's good, but it just looks too real.
Yeah, so I love Lion King. The music, that's the only one that's battling with Little Mermaid as far as the soundtrack. Because that's an awesome soundtrack. So.
Well, for my number 3, I put Hercules. I think it's like, I love like gods. Like, I like the God of War games. And I just thought it was cool how they made him.
He hasn't even beat it.
Neither have you.
I beat the first 4 though.
You beat the new one?
No.
Exactly.
Because I have to play Division all the time with the paw.
They don't even know what that is.
They will.
What? But it's a good movie. It's hilarious. It's cartoon. It's a sort of old movie. I grew up watching this all the time. It's got the comedy, it got the action. They just did an all-around great job on that movie, and I just think it's a movie you should definitely watch if you have never watched it, which is weird.
It was a good movie, but I think he likes it so much because he watched it when he was a little kid over and over again. But I don't even remember not one song for that movie. Did they even have music in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Hercules and I love
They had one with
Greek gods, like all of them, Aphrodite, Zeus, Hercules.
like they were like
Poseidon.
Hercules, like they were singing his.
Medusa.
I don't think they even have Medusa in that one, but that guy was.
I just don't remember much from that movie. It was a good movie, but
You would need to rewatch it.
Yeah, we'll have to put that on the list. So my number 2. That was your number 2?
No, 3.
Oh, did I say my number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have to rewatch Hercules. It was a good movie, but not memorable, if that's a word. Number 2. My number 2 is Moana, which we already talked about. I love that movie. I could watch it every day. The singing, the music, the rock's hilarious, and there's a lot of action, and it's just a awesome story.
The only reason we're not going deeper into like the movies is because we don't want to spend like 10 minutes on each one.
Yeah, because the video is already long, and we don't have quite the audience yet. Maybe when we start getting more opinions and stuff, we'll adjust from there, but we're just trying to do quick shots for now.
For my number 2 is Lion King the Cartoon. It's a classic. The music is amazing. It is sad on when Mufasa dies.
Horrible.
Scar died a horrible but satisfying death. You know what that means?
Did he die?
Yeah, he got killed by
he
the
did get mauled
behind-
by the hyenas.
Yeah, they all ate him.
Yes.
You know what's messed up?
Hmm.
If you, I know you don't even remember, but in Hercules, he actually had you know those things that they'll have in the where they'll have the lion coats.
Mm-hmm.
It was Scar.
Really?
He was wearing Scar. He had the green eyes, the scar in his eye, the same
that's kinda
color.
awesome. That's kind of cool. Yeah,
But it's a great movie.
It
Funny. Songs are great.
the only death
Action.
next to that one would be Bambi's mom dying. But
It is so good.
yeah, so that could have made my number 2 or 1, but my number 1
Would you
is
think Moana's grandma dying was sad?
No, because it was sad because losing your grandma, but she was like immediately the stingray, so
Yeah, but I mean, she
helped
still
her,
died. But
showed up.
it's emotional because her grandma still
Yeah.
came to help her.
Yeah, but it just wasn't as sad. Like, she like just peacefully went.
Yeah.
Mufasa was murdered.
Yeah, that was must. He got
Bambi was literally murdered.
Bambi's mom.
Yeah, Bambi's mom was literally murdered.
She died a peaceful death.
Bambi could have made the honorable mentions also.
I actually forgot.
Thumper and Flower, they're all the best.
They made an SNL sketch of Fast and Furious as not as Rambo, as Bambi. The Rock was Bambi. Vin Diesel. Well, I should say Vin Diesel. It was actually Vin Diesel. Was Thumper.
How do you even do that?
They had the cigar, and he was like, "It's hunting season." They just broke down the hunter's house, and then they just started shooting.
Oh my god.
It was like an SNL sketch. The Saturday
I'll have to check
Night
it out,
Live.
but I don't know.
I'll show you a video.
Okay, and then our number 1 movie, Disney movie of all time.
I thought you would go.
No, I thought you would go first. Mine's the best of all time ever, so you have to go first.
Mine's Aladdin.
You what?
Live action.
Oh, well, heck no. Well, no, I liked the live action. It was just...
I like the action in it. Will Smith did a great job as the genie. He was funny.
Yes.
The CGI was fine. It was great. Pretty great. You didn't hate it.
No.
The songs. Okay, I'm going to get so much hate for this, but the song, well, Friends Like Me, that was the only song that wasn't, it was good, but it wasn't as good as the original one. But
Yeah,
like,
you can't top the original.
but like Prince
Robin
Ali,
Williams was...
yeah, Robin Williams was a great actor.
Yeah,
He
there's
did a
no...
great job. You can't beat him.
Exactly.
But besides that, some of the songs weren't that good. Like Arabian Night, that
That's still a classic.
I know, but like I sort of like the Will Smith version better.
It was
like-
a good movie, but you just can't top the cartoon.
Like-
Even the cartoon, and then the video game was even awesome. I bought that for.
You hated it though.
No,
You were getting so mad at it because you're like, this game is so stupid.
it was harder when I was older. When I was little, I played that for the Super Nintendo over and over. But I just love Aladdin. It's the best movie. Jasmine was my first love.
Yeah, you better take back what you just called me. And I didn't even copy you.
He copied me.
I did not. I had a different one than you. I didn't have the cartoon. I had...
Jasmine was my first love. A Whole New World was. It's just.
We're going to rewatch the
romantic.
the new
and
live
lovely.
action.
I probably don't like the live action as much because we had a horrible time at the theater watching that movie.
Yeah, because when we seen that movie, we were at a drive-in.
Yeah, we went to drive-in.
People's cars were honking.
Yeah, they were annoying.
Lights were flashing.
The popcorn was not fresh.
We'll probably watch it. Yeah, we can probably watch it after we're done watching Beauty and the Beast.
Anyways, but yeah, my number one's the cartoon. He stole my stuff. But yes, that's the best movie ever, hands down, period. But there's so many great Disney movies, it's hard to pick. Now we're thinking about doing Disney versus Pixar.
Well, not really versus. It's just, would it just be like our favorite Pixar movies?
I guess we could, but because the more we're thinking about it, like Pixar might have better movies than Disney.
Well, they don't have as many. Because they got, actually, no, you
I
can
don't know,
probably
they're
fill up
up
a whole.
there.
You can fill up a whole list. They actually got a lot. Now that I think
They
of it.
do.
I didn't think I was like they don't have too many, but then I just started thinking of all the movies. They actually got a lot, and you could probably fill up a whole 10 list and make an honorable mentions with how many movies.
Yes, that's probably coming next. But we're trying to think of more ideas. We're going to try to include Beauty and the other geeks on our show.
Even though it's just two geeks of right now.
Yeah, but we have others. They're going to get involved, but they're a little too cool right now, and they just love playing stupid Fortnite. Yeah, so that's our video. That's our top 10. Tell us what you think. What's your favorite Disney movie? Give us your list. Tell us if you think we are way off, if we did a good job. Give us more ideas of what to do.
Give us your opinions on our opinions.
Yeah, comment, like, subscribe. Let's get involved. Let's just make this fun. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to do other things besides play video games. And interact with people because we've been stuck in the house forever with Corona, and yeah. So
we'll be making a WandaVision episode 7 a review soon. So just stay tuned for that.
He's really excited about that. Okay. Anything else?
Not too much.
Mahalo.
Bye.